right?
Welcome to the first episode of Middle-Aged Woke Dank. I'm Meg.
I'm Jabraham, and this is the first episode of Hot Sauce Battle, where we put two hot sauces against one another and see which one is better.
Today we're starting with two, and here on my side we have Bravado Spice Company's Ghost Pepper and Blueberry, and I understand that Ghost Pepper is extremely hot. I haven't tried this one.
And on this side, and I don't know how this is pronounced, I'm assuming CaJohn? I don't know. I don't know what that means. CaJohn's Black Cherry Vanilla Bourbon Infused Chipotle Habanero Hot Sauce. So this one's got booze in it.
Now, my understanding is that Ghost Pepper is really hot. Like, how hot is it comparatively to, say, a habanero, where what people are familiar with?
I'm not an expert on peppers, but I believe a ghost pepper is hotter than a habanero. So my assumption is that this will be hotter than that. Will it taste better than that? Maybe it does.
I like blueberry.
I've had this before, so I know how it tastes. I don't think you've had it.
I have not had it.
So I say let's start with this one. It's a little runny. Be careful. It's not as thick as I thought it was. I wonder if you ate this whole bottle, if you could get drunk. It's got bourbon in it.
I bet some of our viewers would be willing to take that challenge.
I
Cheers.
got way more than you. You ready?
Yes. Ooh, that's
kind of hot.
that's tasty, but my tongue is on fire.
That's a little hotter than I thought it would be.
But I do find that tasty. What do you think of the taste?
It tastes good. I can definitely taste the bourbon, and I'm not a fan of booze. So that's a negative to me. But I can also taste the cherry vanilla, like, slightly. It tastes good.
I can't get past the burning taste to tell you if it tastes like bourbon, but if you're familiar with the taste of bourbon, you can probably taste it.
You can't taste the bourbon in that?
I don't know. I don't know what bourbon tastes like.
Well,
New experiment, maybe a different episode. We'll do a bourbon challenge.
I don't know about that. Well, while we wait for our mouths to calm down, let's talk about what happened at the dog park today.
Oh, good.
Today we went to a dog park. Took my dog to the dog park, and we laughed about how when dogs get together, they first all must smell one another's junk before they decide that they're all okay with one another. Now, we're not the only people in the park. There's other people in this park. It's a big off-leash dog park. Plenty of other people there.
However, in my defense, for a long stretch of time, a good 20 minutes of time, it was just us and one other man a good long distance from us with his two dogs. So, in my defense, there was a long stretch of time it was just me and Jabraham.
But at this moment in time, it was no longer just us.
Indeed.
And she looks over and says, "It's so weird that dogs do that. What if people did that?" And she bent down and proceeded to smell my crotch in the park.
Pretended, not actually sniffed
in
it.
front of all these other people.
By that time, there were quite a few, probably upper middle class people with their dogs gathered near us. And I have a questionable talent of saying the wrong thing in the wrong time and forgetting where I am. So I'm sniffing at Jabraham's crotch in a dog park full of people and pooches. And I am so glad I get to share this with our internet fans on our first episode. Cheers.
All right, you ready for the next one?
No, probably never.
So, yeah, you can tell on the bottle.
It's 4 out of 5 peppers on the pepper scale. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Now, this stuff is like water, so we're going to pour into a bowl and just soak crackers in it, because if we tried to pour this on a cracker, it would go everywhere. This stuff is very messy. I don't know how you put this on anything when it's that runny.
Maybe you're supposed to toss your wings in it.
So we're gonna toss crackers in it. How's that?
Let's toss our crackers.
I wonder. See, when I tasted this, I just had like a little hint of it on a spoon. I definitely didn't have this much of it. And I remember it was hot.
This is going to be fun.
Take your cracker of doom.
Well,
You ready?
well, I will say it smells nice and blueberry-ish.
I'm gonna get some extra on mine. It does have kind of a blueberry flavor. I didn't notice that last time. This time I had a little tiny bit.
Oh, Mother of God.
Now, when I had that last, I was thinking, I don't know what I would ever put it on. It's not bad on a cracker, but it burns the back of your throat. Oh.
No.
I would say that's definitely hotter than this one. What do you think?
Yes. You know how, perhaps if you're like me and you think yogurt is disgusting, and you had that first bite, and at first you taste yogurt, and you think this isn't so bad, but then that aftertaste hits, and it's horrendous, and then you're like, yogurt is awful, and it doesn't matter what they call the flavor, and they can call it unicorn rainbows, or they can call it apple pie, or they can call it creme brulee, or anything they want. It doesn't taste anything like that. It just tastes like awful I can't say it. Aftertaste. After that, this starts like yummy blueberry and ends in awful, painful aftertaste. So I personally, well, wait, before we get there, I have a question for Jabraham. It's my turn.
That's hot. I ate two of them. Why did I eat two of them?
But I wanted to ask Jabraham about his fantasy boyfriend, Elon Musk, founder of SpaceX, PayPal,
Fantasy
Tesla.
boyfriend?
Yes.
Yeah!
I wanted to say, imagine if you get to spend a whole day with Muskie. Where do you go, and what do the two of you do? Would you ask him for a free car?
Yes. If you had to choose between these, who's the winner?
I gotta say that they both have their merits. I've tasted pure pain sauces before, and neither of these are nothing but pure pain. Although
Yeah,
this
they don't
is
rise
creeping
to
in
the
there.
level of oh my God, what did I just eat? They're not that crazy.
I'm sure we'll get to that. I would say this is the winner for taste.
So if you had to put one of those on food,
Almost certainly this one.
I'm gonna go with this one too. This one is the winner.
Today's winner
is
CaJohn.
CaJohn's Black Cherry Vanilla Bourbon Infused Chipotle Habanero Hot Sauce.
And apologies to the makers, the manufacturers, if we are butchering the name of your product.
This is tasty. If you like black cherry and vanilla and don't care about
Well, who
bourbon,
doesn't?
that's a good one. You should look for that. This one's not as bad as the first time I tasted it. I didn't like it. It's not as bad as I
Is it
remember it
growing
being.
on you?
It's better, but this is still better.
I'm probably always going to stick with I just recently found Heinz Hawaiian ketchup or some Hawaiian barbecue flavor. I'm a wuss.
She doesn't like hot sauce, which is if we do a whole bunch more of these, it's bound to get pretty funny.
Yes, it's going to be pretty painful.
Well, that's it for the first episode. If you actually sat through all of this, congratulations. perhaps you should hit the like button and subscribe, because maybe we're going to make another one.
We are going to make some more. You're not going to put on a photo of me sniffing a crotch, are you?